Alright, so a couple of you wanted to know about the 100% spawn for the Sandking XL. So I'm going to just go ahead and show you what I usually do. So normally I start right here at the Route 68 garage. There's a 6-car garage right here. And I bought this because pretty much mainly for this purpose, for being able to farm the Sandking. So what I usually do is I'll go ahead and start a job. It's the, let's see, Rockstar created missions, and I use the time to get away mission. And I'm not really sure how this part works. Sometimes it spawns you over in Paleto Bay, and sometimes it spawns you where you started. This time it did spawn here, so this is fine. This is where we're going to go ahead and start. So you don't need anybody to play with you, obviously. We're just going to farm some Sandkings, so we don't need additional people. So go ahead and just play. And this, I use this mission because it's time locked at 12 noon, and the times that the Sandking spawns in, the Sandking XL spawns, is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or 1700 hours. I'm gonna go in here and grab a Sandking, but if you don't already have a Sandking XL, it's not a big deal because they spawn all over the place here in Harmony. But I'll show you how I usually start from here, so you get an idea of the route that I take and how to get the 100% spawn. So because I'm not selling this particular Sandking, I'm not selling this, I'm just using this to spawn the other ones. I don't mind if I damage it. Obviously, if you do plan on selling it, you want to keep the damage to a minimum so you get maximum resale. So anyway, I just plow across this field right here, and it takes me straight to the spawn location. So you want to head down along this route right here, right near the airport, the airfield. So I start here at my garage and I just plow straight across this field here. And once you get to this particular section of fence, I'll show you right up here, you will see that once you pull up to this particular spot, 100% of the time you can get a Sandking XL to spawn. So if you look up in the top of your screen, if you look way down there at the fence right down there, right in that lot right there, if you just keep your eye on that fence right there, as I pull up to this little gate, not a gate, but this partition right here, this fence, as I pull up here, you see that? It just spawned in right there. The blue Sandking, you can see it right above the fence there. So I'll just come across here. And there's some rocks over here to the right. You want to make sure you don't crash into those. I've done that a couple times. So I just plow right through this gate. Hop out. Hop in this Sandking. And I just take it back up to my garage and store it. If you're playing in a free roam session, you can just, and it happens to be within the time frame, 12 noon to 5 p.m., you can just grab it and just drive it into the LSC right there and sell it. Obviously I can't sell it right now because I'm in the middle of this mission. So what I'll usually do is just drive along this Route 68 right back up to my garage and just park it in there and grab another one, back out, and do it again. It usually takes about a minute and 10 seconds or so per run. Each time I fetch one, it takes about 70 seconds or so. And I just cut across this little dirt patch here, and I usually go across this back way. You can go up the front or however you want to, but this is just the fastest way for me, and it's a little bit more fun, kind of a little bit of drifting and whatnot. I'll just back in right this, and there you go, there's one of them. And then my other personal vehicle is still out there, but I'll go ahead and just grab this and head back out again. I found that it's hard to predict whether it'll be a yellow or blue one that spawns. It doesn't seem to matter what you're driving. it just spawns whichever one it spawns. But it's very close to 50%, 50-50. Because right now, or typically, I have about 16. I have a garage back in Los Santos, the Popular Street garage. So I have that one, and that one's always full with 10 Sandkings in it. And I usually use these 6 here to sell and to spawn. But out of the 16, almost exactly 8 of them is blue, and the other 8 is yellow. So it seems to be a pretty close, 50-50 split between the two. Again, I just drive up to this part right here and keep your eye on the top near that fence, and then boom, another one. We're lucky because this is the blue one. The blue one sells for 18,000 plus, and the yellow sells for 17,000 plus. But when you have enough of them, they average out to $18,000 each. So this is my spawn. This is what I do. I usually will jump in here if I'm running low on Sandkings. I'll jump in here, fill up the 6 in this garage, and then resume my day. Every 48 minutes, which is 1 in-game day, I can sell 1. So it's not a ton of income, but it's definitely a little, side business you can just keep going. And it helps because these days everything costs so much. I'm just goofing around, obviously. So that's pretty much it. And I don't know if you have any questions, just message me or leave it in the comments below, or on the Reddit post where I will post this video. So that's it. Easy as can be.